Hey guys, today I'm going to be unboxing my newest thing I bought, the Panzer KampfGruppe, because I'm building up my army for late war, and this has also got Panthers and Tigers and some Flak 36s. It's got a whole bunch of stuff which we'll go over, but which can also be for your mid-war. So that's why I'm getting this, because then it's got the Pumas and so we're going to go over everything it's got in here. So why don't we just get opening it? I'm gonna, as you guys can see, this is packed full. It's a thick box. It's a big box. There's nothing rattling around in here. As we come out here at the very beginning, it's tight fit, but here are all of our screws for everything, I believe. Yeah, that's all the stuff you get right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's a lot of screws. That's a lot of things. You got Panthers, Tigers, Panzer IVs, Pumas, which I'll go over everything that comes with this kit in a minute. But first, let's finish getting everything out. You have all your unit cards for the for all the stuff you're getting, and then you have the German force for late war. Remember, they're going to rework it probably in June, and then when they're going to rework it point-wise, because all these are still on the version 3 points. So we have the Flames of War. I actually like this one better. I have the mid-war book. Let me grab it here. Which is kind of glossy, and some people might like that. I like the, this is kind of a matted color, and it's kind of smooth. This is also smooth, but it's like a stickier smooth. Anyway, so we'll go through this in a second. I'll keep it here in case we want to reference it. The final thing in here is start here. So this is all for starting late war, which we'll go through. First of all, I'm going to give you guys a rundown of everything in here. You have, I don't know if you guys can see this. So you got 3 Panzer IVs, Panzer IVHs, 2 Pumas, 5 Panthers, 2 Flak 36s, and 2 Tigers. Plus you have all the unit cards that, the rule book and the start here for late war. Looking in here, I might as well pop this open because I'll be working on building them anyway. I'll go through the models, and then I'll go through the this stuff real quick. Set that down there. So we got decals. We got on top here, just pulling out. We have our 2 Flak 36 screws. So there's those right there. Beautiful models again. We have our Panther / Jagdpanther hulls here. You can do, these are set up, so yes, you can do Panthers or Jagdpanthers, either one. Or you can do, it looks like, I can't tell by this turret, is that, maybe I'm wrong. Almost looks, no, I guess that's the normal turret. For a second I thought maybe that was a, no, never mind. We have tank commander sprues right here. So you don't have enough of those kicking around anyway. Just see if we can get all this out. It might be connected. I'm not sure. Here's basically. There we go. Oh, we got stuff connected in here. There we go. So here's 3 of 5 of the Panther screws. I am looking here. It looks like they come in a 2-part section. Here's the rest of it. Yeah, right here, which is some of the fine details and extra things like tracks. Well, not tracks. Like you have your actual tracks, but then extra like armor tracks and side skirts, various different modifications. But yeah, these have your tracks. Let's see, these look like Pumas. Are they both? Yeah. So this is your Puma right here. You can set it up to be. Oh, that's nice. So you can set it up as your standard Puma, which I'll do both of them as just standard Pumas. But they can also be the short 75, and I'm looking here, probably the long 75, I think. Yes, so you can do the pack wagon or the short 75 on here, which is quite nice. I'll probably just go with the straight Puma or maybe one pack wagon. We'll see. I need to have some of the standard unit before I get the more interesting ones like the pack wagon. Here are more Panthers / Jagdpanthers right here. There's all 5 of them right there. Here's the rest of the track screws for them. track, etc. sprues. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of building. But here is the bases for, I don't know if you guys can see because we have decals in the way, but here's the bases for all the infantry. So this is, you got filler holes, like to fill the holes or spaces where you can put the infantry in. You got the 2 flak stands, and then it looks like there's 2 more, and I can't tell. I think those might be HQ or Observer. I'm not totally sure what those other 2 are for. Let me know down below if you guys know. Here's all our riflemen. These are not the new plastic type, like these. These are old metal. The old metals, yeah, they're just metal. Aluminum, whatever. No, they're not aluminum, I don't think. I think they are metal. Well, I believe aluminum is a type of metal. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. Let's pull all this plastic off here. Throw that away. 3 Panzer Force. So if you probably already have plenty of Panzer Force kicking around from mid-war, but if you guys have any that need to be upgraded, it's got the stuff to upgrade them here to Panzer 4Hs for late war, or just 3 more new ones. You've got your choices there. And then here are 2 Tiger hulls. Everything comes on these sprues. It looks like the only thing that are split up is the Panther because of the chain. Like, you could have Jag Panther or Panther, so there's it needs 2 sprues to kind of get all the various parts and pieces that could go along with those. The Tigers, all on one. Pumas, basic Puma. You could do it multiple other things, but I'm just gonna say Puma is because that's the basic hull chassis of the vehicle. Everything's on these sprues, same with the flaks, unless you count the infantry and stands, but the actual flak gun itself is all right there. Same with Panzer IVs and Tigers. Just looking through here, of course it's a, great quality, great models, as standard from Battlefront, in my opinion at least. I'm quite impressed. It's a lot of stuff, so you have a lot of things you're going to be building. But it really comes with, I feel like, a lot of diversity. It does not have artillery, which for me, I would rather. I mean, the flak 36s I would say are very. It's like I almost would. I would not. I'd rather have them. It's kind of a toss-up whether you want artillery. It really depends on if you're fighting infantry, mostly or mostly tanks. These also these can serve as these AA. They're actually flak. Flak 36s. They were designed as anti-aircraft, but they figured out when you shoot them at a tank, they do quite well as well. So these can be anti-tank or AA versus most artillery can be anti-tank or direct fire and artillery. So you kind of get the trade-off with this one. All the other countries, I'm thinking of America, Britain, and Soviet all have artillery with theirs, or direct fire, but they don't have any AA. So this is handy because now you don't have to. You can be fighting AA, and these get 2 shots per if they're halted. So that's about 4 rounds hitting a plane. And I would say that's pretty good. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to kill a plane. Just thinking of War Thunder, but that's kind of what I compare it all to. These are the standard Panzer IV. Tiger, I don't see anything too strange here. It's all pretty exciting, but so why don't we get on to the cards, which I'll briefly just go over because they're basically all the same thing. I won't necessarily go over the cards. I'm just going to run you through what the German force here is, which is, I'll hold it so you guys can see. You got a Tiger Tank Company, Panther Tank Company, Panzer IV Tank Company, Stug Company, and Panzer Grenadier, and then Grenadier Company. So that is, if you guys don't already, I would assume you guys all know, but your force must contain one of these formations. Those are formations. You can do more research on them later. But looking through the cards, it's Tiger, Panther HQ, right? Oh, can you guys see that? Maybe you can't. Tiger, Panther HQ, Panther, Flak 36, the SDKFC 234. So this is just the straight one with the 20, I believe. Well, it can take. This is the card for everything but the Puma one, which we'll get to next. So this has got the 20 mil, the 75, and then the Pak 40-75, which is AA, and then the machine guns, Puma and Panzer IV. So those are all your basic cards. Nothing too much different. I was just running you guys through the cards real quick, kind of going through everything here. If I can get it back in here. So first we'll go through the Start Here book, and then I'm not going to really go through this. I'm just going to kind of flip through it for you. Armies of Late War. It's got the assembly guide for all your vehicles, all the things. Maybe you guys can. There you go. If you guys can see it now. Your new army. I think this is just glancing at it, kind of going over all the upgrading to Late War. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's what it looks like. And then it's, of course, got more stuff for you to buy, which is good. I mean, it's listing what you can look at be buying next. Yes. So that's as standard, as expected. Fold this in here. So we can set it all there. And then Flames of War, Late War. So this would be a whole separate video, I think, if you were to compare the two. But just going through, we got just very the second. Wait, is this the same? Huh. Okay, so this is. I think it's. Yeah, no, it is the same. Well, guys, yeah. So these are the same. They're just because this is version 4. So and this one just says 1942, 1943 because they'll come out with I believe This is just what I think that they'll come out with the official late war pictures, etc. On June 6th is when we're supposed to get American and German official. That's when we change to late war, so with Normandy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below what you guys think of all this. If you guys have one yourself and you have comments about it, let me know. I'll be happy to hear from you guys. Thank you guys for watching and have a great week.